Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? I'm back. Sorry about taking that a little longer hiatus than normal for streaming. However, it's always important to get your house in order and keep your house in order, and that's basically what I kind of had to do for the last 4 days. But we are back, and that's actually what's most important here. And we're actually going to do a bit something strange. We're actually going to replay Battle Chasers Nightwar. Now, I want to actually be specific here on what's actually going to happen. We're going to be playing the New Game Plus mode. Now, there's actually kind of a few things that are a little bit different with the New Game Plus mode. First of all, we're basically starting out. So I should lay down a few ground rules real quick. Now, first one being, this is going to be very story light. We're going to be kind of breezing through the story. We're not going to focus on the story, or any of the problem, or basically we're not focusing on the storyline at all. We're just going to be running through it as quickly as possible. The primary reason for that is this is New Game Plus. I know about the story, and since it is New Game Plus, and I kind of blame exposure on this, so that I want him to be able to actually enjoy the game in full. So if he does watch this, first off, you are the reason why this is happening. And second, I'm gonna get 100%. I'm actually missing 3 achievements right now. So that's all we actually need is 3 achievements. And they're very straightforward. One is complete the bestiary. The second one is starting a New Game Plus. And finally, we need to beat the game on New Game Plus. Very straightforward, simple achievements. Wasn't able to get the last one in New Game Plus in the standard game because I missed out on a chance on a rare mob that basically spawns as many times until you release it or get to a certain part of the game, which I already passed because I beat the game. Got my old good old-fashioned gamepad here. But as for the stipulations here, I'm going to try and make a few little self-rules to kind of make it as interesting as possible for a playthrough. I don't know how long this will take, but I assume it'll take us through the rest of May, depending on how difficult this is. I don't expect it to be too difficult, but given how bursty in terms of damage it can be, I can consider this to be I could easily see myself dying or failing, because in the standard game you play through it, you get 3 choices of difficulty for dungeons. There's normal, there's heroic, and then there's legendary. New Game Plus adds mythic difficulty. We're going to be trying to do that for each of the dungeons. As I said before, it's going to be more or less a straight shot through this entire game. I'll be letting things like the cutscenes and stuff play out, but things like in conversations and such, or just moments of talking and such, I'll probably be skipping through that just for the sake of, for people who've never seen the game, because this is basically seeing the game completely unleashed. You start off with all your characters, all of their abilities are completely unlocked, and the only difference is you'll be leveling. That's it. Oh, why don't we begin? And let's get those last 3 achievements, so we can 100% complete this game. I do love it actually gives you a nice little warning here. New Game Plus experience to experience the story of Battle Chases Nightwar again at a higher difficulty. You'll keep all your abilities you have learned, info for the lore and beasts you have discovered, and the perk points you have earned. But all your inventory will be wiped completely, and your party will all return to the way to level 1. So, all the money I have, all the shadow coins I have, they're all going away. And everything else carries on over. Oh, let's begin. Ah, I didn't play the opening movie. So I guess I'll probably show where I am. So Gully, level 1. I currently have 147 perk points. This is probably actually the thing that will make New Game Plus either extremely easy for people or extremely difficult, depending on how you place your perk points. You can always change your build as you want as well, but you can see everything is completely unlocked. The only difference is, well, you're at level 1, and you only have these basic items. But hopefully with the perk points I placed, everything will start to scale. It'll become a little bit easier.
Rhino, you're all right.
Yes. Are you feeling better? You've been resting for a few hours.
I guess I wasn't completely prepared for that cannon blast. Was I dreaming, or did you leap off the ship to catch me?
I did.
How'd we make it down in one piece?
Nolan. We fell through a portal he opened, placing us on the ground with only minor injuries.
Then what happened to him?
We don't know.
And Garrison? Monica?
Garrison fell through the portal as well. Monica appears to be missing, along with Nolan.
Then let's get moving. They could be hurt.
Garrison already went ahead to search for them. Are you sure you're well enough to move?
I'm still woozy, but we don't have any time to waste. I'll be fine.
First, allow me to further heal your wounds. Then we will meet Garrison.
So they're basically kind of teaching you the tutorial and stuff, but I'm already at full health. I'm not going the right way, am I? No, I am. And... oh, wait. Probably should actually grab this chest. Any bit of money is actually going to help. You know, I gotta say, for Gully's voice actor, I know it's basically, oh my god, it's been a while since I actually played Fire Emblem Warriors. Sakura. It actually is pretty well done. It grows on you, honestly. So I'm honestly curious of how difficult this could actually be. Okay, so I currently have Calibrettos faster. Ooh. Well, I am only level 1, so that makes sense, actually. So, like I said, you have every single ability completely unlocked. Oh, that is... I am so not used to doing that little damage when playing this. I think if anything, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a taunt here. I like how this game is... it's very slow-paced in terms of combat, because it lets you get the feel of the impact of all your combat. Gather shot. Wow, I am so not used to all these abilities, like, just being here at the very start. You can actually even hold... no, it wasn't select. Was it start? No, it wasn't. Which one was it? I know there was a button you hold. R2... oh, it was L2, or it was L2. So if anything, I probably can just push... I can probably push my way through this. So the slime is just going to keep attacking Gully here. I just use a Dark Punch. hoping as soon as I get items, I'm gonna be a lot more powerful. Because a lot of your abilities and their strength is gonna be determined by how much, it's basically very gear dependent, this game. Because I have a lot of abilities that'll increase the power of my characters and their abilities by how much damage I'll be able to do. Or how much attack power. Like, every single ability in this game is connected to attack power. But I'm definitely not going to take, I'm definitely going to take as many items as I can. Let's see. Let's see. I'm surprised, actually. Oh, that's right, I already have the burst meter unlocked, too. Oh, man. This is really gonna be interesting. It's kind of weird that, Gully, the person that's actually being protected the most. Sing to me the song of your doom. Well, we'll see, because I'm gonna be playing all the dungeon stuff on, the highest difficulty. How's it going, Newton? That's the one thing I'm worried about, is I'm not going to be getting items that... I'm not going to be getting items that are going to help my characters. Although, I should actually point it out. I already get access to every single character right off the bat. Like, I'm only stuck with 2 right now. But until I get to Harm's Way, I can switch out all the characters and stuff. How are you doing tonight? How's your week been? I've been gone for quite some time. Feels weird. Feels really weird. Not being away for so long. Let's see. What do we have here? What is this? I don't know why, I just love the characters. Oh, do I not get perk points per level? Oh, I was honestly expecting to get perk points per level. Oh, this changes everything. I was honestly expecting each level I would get perk points. Oh, that's actually gonna make things a little harder than I wanted it. Just finished rewatching Kaiji. I could have sworn you've mentioned that before, actually. Let's see. Does he have any weaker? Nature's Boon. No, he doesn't. You have Burst. That's not really the right time to use Burst. Especially when we can just crit. So usually on when your first time playthrough, you get perk points per each time you level, but apparently you don't get them in New Game Plus. It makes sense that you don't, but at the same time, I was kind of banking on it because I spent a lot of time, farming shadow coins and stuff to get my perk points up as much as I can. I mean, having over 100 is good, but you always want more, is basically what I'm trying to say, because there are a lot of abilities and playstyles in this game that exist that you can actually just, really just go to town on.
Gully, I'm glad you're alright. What you did during the airship battle, shielding the cannon blast.
You would have done the same for me?
Maybe, but with messier results. You're a brave kid, but remember, we don't fully understand the power of your father's gauntlets. You have to be more careful with them.
I had no choice.
No, I guess not.
I believe he was trying to thank you. Have you found any sign of Monica or Nolan?
I haven't. And this village looks long abandoned. There are lights on the horizon. To the east. Might be a town.
We should investigate. If they survived, they likely headed that direction.
What do you mean, if?
I'm confused when you say horrible art style.
Nolan saved us. He can save himself. And Monica, too.
You're probably right. Let's go find them.
There we go. And now we have Garrison. How's Garrison? Hello? What's this? Oh, okay. So I have to collect... Well, I don't have to collect all the journal entries. So Garrison's basically going to be your damage dealer in this. Oh, I can't actually switch characters right now. But the one really cool thing about this game is basically you have two different builds that you could actually focus on. Each with their own, you know, benefits and stuff towards a specific playstyle. I was kind of hoping I'd basically, leveling up, I would get perk points and get the best of both worlds. That was honestly my hope, but apparently not. So, oh well, still 147 perk points for all my characters is still a lot, because I did a lot of fishing. I was honestly hoping... I thought it would have been funny, before I streamed this, was to get basically the max amount of perk points, or pretty close to. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a problem with that. You kind of need a lot of shadow coins if you want to get every single character up to to max out their perk points. As in, you're probably going to need about, I don't know, about 30,000 shadow coins. At the rate I was getting shadow coins, it was on the average of 40. Kind of a big difference. Sometimes, you know, a lot of art, be it a video game, be it an animation, like an anime or cartoon, as long as they focus on maybe one or two things as a strength, I think a lot of people actually enjoy it for what it is, while knowing the flaws. Yes, I just want to get this. And here we are. Town of Harm's Way.
Stay a while.
So, as I said, you basically start out with all the characters, and I could choose, you know, whoever I want to build. I think it's going to be kind of hard. Yeah, you may now play the story with all heroes. So this is something that's exclusive in New Game Plus. So we already have Red Monica, we already have Nolan, we have Alamon. I'm torn, because I want to go through this as quickly as possible, but at the same time, I do kind of want to show it. You know, show the game for, you know, maybe not in full, but as best as possible. But I think what I might do, I'll probably be switching things around depending on what gear I get for what characters, because one thing that was actually very smart about this game was that they focused on limiting what gear you would get depending on who was in your party. I just gotta meet all the villagers and such. Rip sign the dirt. Alright. I love Beastmaster Raha's design. She looks awesome. Like, I've always loved Joe Madureia's art style. So the Beastmaster here basically gives you... Yeah, so now we have the Bestiary. So kind of show you a little bit of progress. With the Bestiary, we basically have everything unlocked except for one character. This is one of the achievements I'm going to focus on trying to get tonight. But I only need one. We've beaten everything, we've gotten everything else. And this is the collector here. So basically, as I play through the game, he'll unlock additional items for me. So, like, the one thing I'll probably want to get are the tomes for each of the characters. And I'll probably also get the Greater Tome of Potential as well. These are basically, like, they're basically near free perk points. You still need to get shadow coins, which require you to actually run dungeons and such. Also, when it becomes unlocked, I'll probably try and get these as well.
Okay,
I can't remember everything that was in this game, because I've only played through the game in full once.
You're the townsmith?
Right. Who the hell are you?
I also love that they actually got the voice actors for Duo Maxwell and Piccolo to be in this game.
That's a rough way to greet strangers.
Being strangers, you don't know how rough we get around here.
I should also say, for Piccolo, it's actually the Ocean Dub voice actor, not the Funimation voice actor.
I suppose we're gonna learn quickly.
Aye, skin's got to be thick to survive in a forsaken land like this one. And your hammer better be heavy. Speaking of forsaken lands, how did you lot end up here?
We came in on an airship. As we approached, pirates ambushed us.
Sounds right enough. Though not quite pirates, as you say. Bandits. Simple as that. Just thugs full of hot air. But they've been a right pain in the arse recently.
Bandits. Who do they work for?
Well, being bandits. Themselves, mostly. That said, they're acting differently the last few moons. Less scatterbrained. More organized. As a few of us left a bit worried.
We were separated from some friends during the battle. We think they may have them, or know where they are. We'd like to chat with them.
Chat. A few weaklings came by causing trouble last dawn. Chased them off down the south road. You can head that way, if you think you'll find your friends.
If we don't, they'll regret it.
Keep your head up. They must have a camp down there somewhere. Come on in.
Cal?
Yep, alright, back to it.
So this game actually does a good job of just pointing you in which directions you actually need to go. Well, I think for now I'll stick with the my other character, my standard team. I'll also enjoy using the bursts in a moment. There we go. But this squad here with Garrison, Gully, and Calibretto, they're basically your standard tank and spank team. Calibretto's your healer, Gully's your tank, and Garrison's your DPS. And it's actually what's really cool about Garrison is you can make him more of a bleed-based or more of a crit-based hero. I'll admit right now, this is pretty much going to be a very basic start. I'm not going to be spending my mana overcharge. I actually do like the overcharge system. I think it's maybe a little too tilted in the player's favor, but it's still really, really nice. Oh, nice. Nature's Touch. It's been a while, actually. Let's see here. Bonus damage and stamina. So let's just give that to Garrison. Yeah, but when it comes to art, like I said, if you do one or two things right, people will understand it. I think if anything, when speaking of animations, though, I understand... I guess maybe I don't completely understand. The whole Thundercats brouhaha. You know, Thundercats is getting a reboot, and from what I've understood, it's basically going to be Teen Titans Go, but with Thundercats. And I kind of question that. I understand a lot of the series. I did not look at who to take out first. I understand when it comes to like doing parodies and stuff. I feel like when it comes to Thundercats, it's a little long in the tooth, or people don't understand what Thundercats actually is. Yeah, there are gonna be a lot of people like yourself, Newton, who might like ask yourself, even though it's already been rebooted once, like, Thundercats has its original series, and then it got rebooted on, I think it was actually through Toonami, actually. And they were both taken very seriously. Like, they were very serious plots. Focused on telling a serious story. me think about this. Yeah, I want to take a look here. It's been a while since I actually used Garrison. It's parry. So the actions are basically your instant abilities, which allow you to, abilities also will use your mana and such. You can probably do a lot of creative... I'll probably be doing a lot of creative stuff. Yeah, but Thundercats, though, is always taken very seriously, and I kind of like that, because when you just have people... And like I said, this was a 1980s cartoon, so it was very much on, like, teaching lessons. And it's like, you know, you're learning trust and stuff. There's some episodes, of course, that was just focused on the storyline and such. The Toonami reboot, I'm just gonna call it a Toonami reboot. I don't actually remember if it was a full-on reboot. Definitely focused on more of a drama, being a drama. Instead of being, like, learn lessons of morality and such, like any other 1980s cartoon. It's really been a long time since I played this. No, like, I actually liked Thundercats. It was actually a good show. Here we go. This is where things... Here's where things might actually be rough. Actually, I could just kill one of them right away. I think I actually will. Let's kill that Armor Persuader with the first meter here is basically your limit break. And for Garrison, it just tells him to go to town. And each one can crit, too. I should actually take a look. I wonder what Garrison's crit is. There we go. So I can't... actually, no, I probably could hit him, actually. I wonder if I could. Probably can't, actually. Let's see. Guardian Song. Healing Touch. Let's just heal Gully here. I'll just have her taunt. The only reboot you know but never watched is that He-Man reboot. That actually wasn't so bad. I think honestly a lot of the reboots during that time was actually very interesting. Because with that expanded budgets and such, you're able to actually have your characters actually do more. Let's see, where was it? Yeah, Barrier Shield. Shatter, Cripple, I can reduce his attack. Man, there's so many choices here. I'm really gonna be interested in seeing what the dungeons are actually gonna be like further up. But for now, though, why don't I try and do a Shatter? So I probably should explain the combat of this game a little bit more. So there's instant attacks, and then when you get to your abilities, you actually have more focused abilities and stuff. And each one will have different speeds, and you can actually see on the far left side when your character will actually perform their action, whether it's going to happen before the character or after the character, or after certain characters. So it's actually very important to actually decide what you're actually going to do ahead of time. So we have Rupture here, we have Impale. Probably actually just do Rupture. And I can just do Punch. It's basically kind of like if you ever played, like a game like Grandia 2. It very much had somewhat of the same style. There we go, the Letter Opener, Bloody Letter, and Salvage Tank Treads. I will say one of the running jokes I'm going to be relying on is everything being complicated. There we go. Get some armor and weapons for my team. I don't think I got anything. Yeah, I didn't get anything for Gully. There we go. So one thing about the armor and weapons about this game, you'll notice, you know, everything. So there's rare, or common, uncommon, rare, epic, and in New Game Plus is going to be legendary armor. Or legendary armor and weapons. But every single item in this game will have different stats, and they're going to change wildly. So 1 second, your character might have And it's very, you're gonna be very picky at the start, but then later on, you know, there's a natural progression, but with that natural progression, there's drastic changes in characters' playstyles. I think that's the one thing I want to actually focus on is, you know, 1 second your character will be focused on doing pure damage, and the next, because of their gear changing, they're going to be focused on trying to get crits. And each of the characters have that. What's also really cool, as you change your weapons, they're actually gonna reflect that with the characters. Let's go back to Grimbeard and give him the letter.
Yeah,
I
I'm
believe
still
we found the
here.
bandit you chased out of town. In his possession was a letter we were unable to fully decipher.
Right, let's have a look. Yeah, ink looks fresh. Says something about an ancient weapon.
Anything else?
Outsiders arriving at the island. Likely to, complicate things.
Outsiders? Does that mean us?
Well, it's hard to make out entirely. But it speaks of the Iron Outpost. That can be sure.
What's that? And where is it?
Mightiest military fortification south of the snows. Long abandoned. But bandits have been going in and out a lot lately. Sky's no way. Gate north of town is locked to keep people from wandering that way. Here's the key. Well, you look likely to survive. But just in case, I've got a fine weapon or two for sale here that may come in handy. If the talking turns to fighting. Some others around town have useful wares as well. You might ask around, see what you can find. If they answer your knocks, that is. Yeah, I'm still here.
There we go. So I got introduction to blacksmithing, so we'll actually be able to make items, but you can also just outright buy items as well. So for now, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save all my money and such. Actually, I might have to buy.
Careful.
Did I get that item? Yeah, introduction to blacksmithing. Hopefully I actually won't. So that basically teaches you how to actually make items and such. So knockout gloves, armor and such.
Who are you?
So I'll need to actually upgrade the smith to be able to use
Goodbye.
it. And you kind of have to do that with all the shops in this area.
Yes?
And he gives you revival flasks just in case if I get knocked out. So let's go and do our first dungeon. I don't know. Like I said, I think a lot of reboots can be good. I don't think it works. Like, I don't think there's actually enough source material for Thundercats, and I feel like there's a major disconnect with people making shows about nostalgia or being reliant on nostalgia to carry it through. Mana in this game is basically meant to be for your oh crap situations. Like, you find yourself, well, probably what I'll be doing in a second. I'll be fighting enemies that are probably going to be vastly beyond my level. I'm hoping, though, to be able to collect enough regions and such to be able to actually do something, to actually craft better items and such. I'm just gonna search this area too. Anything that give me experience right now will be very much a welcome sight. Speaking of welcome sights, actually turn on stone skin here. Lieutenant Crusher. So what I did there, I actually gave myself for 3 turns. I reduced the damage here because Lieutenant Crusher is very much well known for beating the living snot out of you. But I'm gonna do first. Let's actually focus all the attacks on Gully. Because Gully's gonna be taking a beating a lot in this game. Enough damage, why don't we actually just make him bleed? Actually, I have a better idea. Let's use Enrage, and then we'll use it. The game isn't as... I want to try and push, like, show the game in a better light. Let's see, anytime they're damaged. let's actually just go with Healing Touch. That's actually been a good one. And also reduce the damage even further. Guard Punch. It's honestly not as bad as you think. Like, if you're definitely not used... If you're used to RPGs, I think you'll be... I think most people will be fine. I'm actually trying to remember now, let's see, I already did Enrage, so I actually have, maximum damage. Warblade. Consumes up to 40 overcharge. Actually not bad right now. So I can actually also increase the, speed and stuff for my characters, but that's something I actually don't really need right now. Why don't we smack them with this, and let's actually add another Sunder. Actually, yeah, let's add another Sunder. It's more if you don't know... If you ever played Darkest Dungeon, I think Darkest Dungeon, oddly enough, gives you a lot of experience. And we got a crit. Haha. Too bad for you, Lieutenant Crusher. Let's see. Cannon Blast. Let's use a blue. I think what will be difficult will be when I actually switch characters and bring, like, level 1s. Oh, sweet, knockout gloves. There you go, that's a nice upgrade. And you can even see Gully's gloves will change the boxing gloves. See, I think, was there anything else here? Yes, there was. There was actually a monster. That was basically like a mini-boss. I actually want to use all the burst characters. Let's use Flame Slug. There we go. And let's just taunt. I still need to sit down and actually buy the comic for this game. I still need to do that. I still need to buy the comic. Oh, that didn't kill it? Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping it actually would kill it. And we'll just have... Actually, we have abilities here. Yeah, Barrier Swing converts into a damage shield. Cripple, damage shield. So, a lot of abilities that basically will give her a damage shield. And there's one thing, it's basically kind of giving yourself like an overheal and such. Like, the further you get, the more you're gonna have to think. You know, and develop a strategy with the characters and playstyles you've chosen. And you can always switch your playstyles on the fly. You can also do fishing. I probably would say don't worry about the fishing until you're actually done with the game. Yeah, well, I think I can actually... Yeah, no. It's an artifact shard. I can probably just sell that. Like, I'm only breezing through this right now just because it's the very start of the game, but when I get to the dungeon, I'm kind of hoping it'll still be easy. But something tells me it isn't. Yes, there's fishing. It's very straightforward. But I'd say, given the way they designed the fishing, probably best to just do it once you get the best lure and pull in the game. Now, forest loop. Nice. Let's actually just give that to Gully. Oh, oh no, that's bonus damage and haste. Actually, no, that actually works for her, because she's fast. I need her to be fast. Yeah, see, now their health is really starting to increase. Is fishing popular or something? You know, that's an interesting statement you have there. I mean, I'd say a lot of games I've played, I've enjoyed fishing in them. Like the Breath of Fire series, for example. It's an RPG series. That's really... I've always enjoyed it. But, let's actually heal her up. But there's always been a lot of games that are reliant on, you know, on fishing. Let's see, I saw you put a... I think here, what other abilities can I show here? I showed Shattered. No, I did show Shatter. No, I did. I haven't shown Cripple yet, so I'll actually show Cripple. Let's get rid of that. If it's done well, fishing is honestly a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun to be able to do it. I'm actually just gonna keep messing around with a lot of the characters' abilities here since we can. I will say right now, Impale here, you'll see... So there's 3 types of damage. There's physical damage, magic damage, and then piercing damage. Think piercing damage as true damage in this game. So when it says it's going to do 81 damage, it's going to do 81 damage, no matter what. Everything else will have some sort of, some sort of reduction. So like Feint here, it'll just actually... It's a quick strike. That's like, you know, it all depends on how it's done. Like, Breath of Fire 3 and 4 did a really great job of fishing. It's been way too long since 2, and even number 1, if it was actually good. Speaking of which, here's something that's actually important. Yeah, so those are actually going to be warp points that allow me to travel through the island as quickly as possible. But I'm actually going to try and get as many fights as I can, just kind of level up my team. But yeah, fishing in games like Final Fantasy 15 even has fishing, and that was actually pretty good too. Like, a lot of RPGs, just even having some sort of mini-game, just drastically increases the value of it. It's not going to be the main reason why you play, but it's like, it shows that there's more to do than just the story. And usually it allows the developers to throw in something extra or something interesting as you play through the game. The reason why I'm honestly doing all this walking around and stuff as well is I'm going to be able to collect all these chests and stuff since they all respawn. More stuff, more power means I can make more items. The more items I can make, the more powerful I'll become. I mean, what is it? The gambling is also a nice, fun one. I mean, it's like... You know, if you're just a pure minigame selection, for example, I actually have a Wii game. It's, honestly, in my opinion, not that great, because the minigames aren't fun. It's called Further Park. So F-U-R-U is how it's spelled. And because of that, what's in here? Veil Scout Tunic, sweet armor for Gully. I needed that. And it's just basically a collection of mini-games. It's not that great, honestly, as a game. It's very average or subpar. But when you have like a game that has a lot of depth into it, well, it's for the Nintendo Wii. Like that should kind of tell you what kind of game it was. But I bought it because it was on a whim and it was really cheap, and I was interested in trying some games. Like, they were very straightforward mini games, and I don't mean of the fishing variety. It's like, here, spin your Wii remote in a circle and make the picture match. That kind of fun mini game. It wasn't like, what is it? Isn't like it's gonna like you're doing fishing and such. Like, oddly enough, I find fishing to actually have more depth than a lot of those mini games there. I should probably actually stream it just to show it one day. That's like... You know, it's hard to say, like, when people, like, just kind of dismiss a game, if it's just mini-games, I could understand that. I can understand the criticism, like, it might not be a good game. But if the game has, like, something extra, I think it's a great way for a lot of developers to actually, like, if you design a game, and then you throw in a mini-game in the side of it, and it's not gonna fit for all of them. Like, you wouldn't put a mini-game in a roguelike game. Actually, never mind. I just realized a counter-argument to that, and it was called Enter the Gungeon. And that was actually fun, for being a little mini-game. But you just don't make it to be as difficult. So here we go. So, okay, so what this basically is, so this is the Iron Outpost. This is actually the first game's dungeon. So Heroic basically becomes normal difficulty. So they basically, in New Game Plus, they got rid of the normal difficulty. So now you choose between Heroic, Legendary, and Mythical. However, your rewards will actually increase. And I can also change my party members and such. I'm not going to change my party members because I'm not going to throw a bunch of level 1s against what probably is level 9. And as you can see, the challenge, dying on this dungeon will reset the dungeon. Same thing with Legendary. So, what I want to do, I'm going to try and make this as hard as possible. So, let's go into the dungeon. And let's see how hard this New Game Plus actually is on Mythical difficulty. This might be a big mistake. This is probably going to be a big mistake. I also like this. Here the Watcher keeps vigil over the Iron Outpost, with a warning for those who enter. Tread lightly. Vigil used to be the company who made...
This is the Iron Outpost.
It's well lit for an abandoned outpost.
Our approach hasn't been subtle. We should be prepared for resistance inside.
When are we not prepared?
There we go. I should also show this is going to be a dungeon that relies on procedural generation. So we're actually going to be kind of wandering around here. Oh boy, I forgot just how the traps were in this game. You think the 3DS Kirby minigames? Yeah, Kirby's a great way for a lot of developers to kind of learn more on how to develop, developing games and such. So all these parts are basically going to help me, basically get more gear and such. Or make gear, I should say. Make gear, make potions, make stuff that'll let me survive longer. What I'm hoping... Yeah, so this is... Why is there still an exclamation mark over there? That's weird. There shouldn't be an exclamation point still here. Unless they just mean the active... The active? Unless I missed I missed something, didn't I? So one thing about this game, if you notice, each of your characters actually have skills in the dungeons. So for Gully, it's Ground Smash, which can actually break walls. And she also has Stone Skill, which actually makes you immune to dungeon damage. So like those fire traps or the spikes and such. Garrison also has some. He has Quick Step, avoids trap damage and adds massive haste. And Flash Blind, he can actually stun enemies. And Calibretto, he can actually heal your party in the middle of the dungeon, and also damage enemies while you're in the dungeon mode. I'm not seeing... It's very hard to actually notice like where the breakable walls are in this game. I have a very difficult time actually finding where they are. But no, Kirby's were great. You know, it's a great way to actually add more minigames. Yeah, like right here. So this here actually had something. And the way you could tell, if you are interested in playing this game yourself, is actually... You'll notice dust coming off the walls. So that's basically the tell for this game. Also, these guys enjoyed playing Legend of Zelda. And these teleporters here basically let you warp around the dungeon as well. This should be a pretty straightforward. And there's the fire trap. You can't die when you're in a dungeon. Oh. Yeah, so... It's probably just... Yeah, it's just gonna be... Level 11! Well, crap. Aha. Okay, that's a big difference in abilities. I'm just gonna prepare for the worst right now. I should have actually used a different ability. Oh, Gully, you're gonna be in pain in a moment. Well, let's see how much damage. 50% damage. Oh dear. That's gonna be painful. Now I'm kind of regretting going for more of a straight damage build. Actually, just do a strike here. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to, So Nature's Boon was actually the ability I actually wanted. So this is basically an all... Anytime my characters actually get damaged, they'll heal for 11 health. I know that doesn't sound a lot, but any more you can get, the better. I'm gonna have her use Guard Punch. Actually, no, I probably... Can I get away with using I can. I'm gonna use Cripple. So that reduces his damage. I'm gonna use Warblade here. And gonna have him just use Gut Punch. Like I said, you have to think ahead. You really have got to think ahead. Alright, so that's the end of her taunt. So taunt only actually takes 3 attacks to Gully. So when you focus on just using, like I said, Gully's basically gonna make this game basically your very straightforward tank and spank. I could actually just end it using the burst there, and I probably actually should. Yeah, so now he's actually using aim shot. Wonder if it stacks. Does Cripple stack? No, it does not. Okay. Barrier swing. I could have sworn I had... Yeah, protection. So, like, I'm actually gonna be able to pull off the protection here in advance. I think that actually should work. Yeah, so basically, so if you look at Gully's health there was actually a shield bar there. It doesn't show you, like, what your increased health is, but it still does a decent job. So, like, I can actually use Impale here. Let's see. I should probably actually use Rupture instead. Does she have taunt? I think she gives a taunt. Yeah, I have taunt. Just 2 more defense remaining. I'm gonna go just... I could actually just defend it. That's a lot of buffs for Gully. That's a little too many for Gully. I can even actually add Sting as well. Like, there's a lot of different ways you can play, have your characters play. But it emphasizes more on control. Like I said, if you've ever played Darkest Dungeon, it's the same principle. Guard Punch. Oh, that's just brutal, honestly. This is gonna be a long dungeon. I can tell you that right now. There we go. And he dies from bleeding. Maybe I should have actually went the bleeding route. Oh, sweet, Outpost Tunic. Also, if you do dungeons on a higher difficulty, you're going to get better gear if they do drop equipment. Actually got Garrison here. The Outpost Tunic. As you can see, though, he loses defense, but he gains stamina, gains a lot of haste. For his upgrades. Yeah, so there's another Outpost Tunic, but we got an upgrade one, and we also have... And it also even has an enchant. Increases haste rating by 92, so... Haste rating basically just determines the turn order. It's not gonna make you incredibly powerful, but it'll still do the job. Let's see... Basically, I kind of need to prepare for the worst every single time. Yep, I'm gonna have to prepare for the worst every single time. That's gonna be painful. That's actually not a bad idea, honestly. Let's actually try that. I was honestly hoping to get a lot of perk points through leveling. And get a few more abilities. Or increase in abilities. Let's see. I think I actually should do this. Actually, no. I know what I should do. I should have her just taunt. Oh, not... What I meant defend. I meant defend. Oh, well. Ah, darn. Oh, well. Let's use... What's it? Yeah, Innervating Mist. That's what I want to actually use. There we go. Oh, good. I can actually have her just defend. Yeah, this is... So... Well, crap. Alright, we're in trouble. I'm just gonna do this. I'm not taking his crap. Oh, I am in trouble. I am in a lot of trouble. Not gonna get a lot of damage done. I am in a... That's kind of what I was expecting this to actually be. Could probably actually get one more ability down. If I sunder it. I'm honestly actually surprised I didn't kill it. Warblade? No, that's not gonna get there in time. Oh, there's Rally Strike. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna be able to attack. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Does she still have a taunt? Yes, she does. Well, why don't we use that flask there and make sure he actually gets experience. I need you to die, please. So one thing about dungeons, I should probably say right now, you're gonna have to make sure... So let's actually use... So we can actually use Calibrado's here heal ability. Which I think I actually might just use 2. There we go. Very useful. Very, very useful. Speaking of which, there's actually our map. Found the dungeon map. We also found the cube. So the cube here is basically kind of a risk-reward. So basically what I could do, I'm actually not going to do it right now since I don't actually have any additional weapons. If you talk to the cube, you can actually give it an item. And I think it's only weapons. Yeah, it's only weapons. And if you find the cube again in the dungeon, it will actually improve the quality of the item. So it'll turn an uncommon one to a rare one, and so on and so forth. And there's even more fishing spots. What I want to do is... These guys actually do have line of sight. And what I want to do, I actually want to break them off. Come on. There we go. And the reason why I'm breaking them off is because of just how gigantic of a level discrepancy there actually is. So if anything, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to... I think I might change Garrison's build to a bleed build instead. Because, my goodness, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. I think I'm gonna have problems going through this. Oof, oh buddy. I'm not gonna be able to heal her in time. Heartbleed's not gonna do anything. I know what I need to do. So I'm gonna try and... I'm actually gonna try it. I'm gonna revive her. I'm gonna have Calibretto go for the heal. And hope he doesn't do another instant attack. If he does, I'm gonna be doomed. Okay, he's gonna do a crash. So what I need to do... I need to find a way to stop him or slow him down somehow. I wonder if I can get another... No, I'm not going to get another ability in. I think what I might actually just have to do is just keep on bleeding him. Because every time I attack him, I'm going to take damage. Yeah, I don't know who he's going to crash into. Could heal myself, but that's not going to do anything. Let's see if she can actually take another hit. Now that she actually has healing on her. Let's see. Is that going to heal her to full? No, it's not. How much does my healing class do? 79 does the same. Guardian Song. Heal an ally that's not fast enough. Like, that's what makes this game a very interesting to actually play. Is you're going to be thinking, what would be the best way? So I can't slow him down, unfortunately. Maybe I should have actually brought Nolan in. Let's see. I wonder if this stacks. I don't know if it actually stacks. That's honestly the best I'm going to be able to do. So I don't think she'll actually live, though. Yeah, no, she won't. Oh, buddy, this is a problem. Brave Sir Robin ran away. That's actually the first time I've had to run from battle. That's honestly surprising. I actually just use... I don't want to waste those. I'm gonna have to use one anyway. I have to use two, actually. Like, this normally wouldn't be a problem, but there are 5 levels higher than me. Like, as long as I don't get 2 guys, it should be fine. If anything, what I might actually start doing is just doing this. I think I'll just have to start using my magic then, in advance. Like, turn orders matter. Turn orders matter. am I doing a gut punch. Let's see. Healing wave, heal an ally. Yeah. Oh, so it does stack 3 times. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm gonna have to start doing is basically either start crippling my enemy or start defending. I need to figure out which one would actually be the better strategy. And it seems like maybe defending might actually be the better strategy. Although I do get a barrier shield every time I actually use overcharge. That's always been actually a very nice thing. What sucks is I'm not gonna get any mana from anything. Unless I start using Purify. Alright. Let's use Warblade. And we'll have her... just have her defend, actually. I'll reduce all damage by 60%. I just wish I had armor. That's the real unfortunate part. I just don't have any armor. I'm gonna gut punch him just to reduce his armor. And I'll hopefully... yep, 154. Oh, crap. Yeah, so I can actually even see what they're actually getting in serve buffs. So, like, increase attack and power by 50% and haste for the rest of the fight. So now it's kind of a... let's just burn you down. Let's see. Please obliterate. That's why I said I think what will make this game really difficult is I'll probably constantly be going to dungeons where I'm under-leveled. And I don't think I'll have the luxury of, oh, I do get perk points! Oh, thank goodness I do get perk points. I thought I wouldn't get perk points. Oh, thank goodness. There's actually a few of them I actually want to get. I think there was one for Calibretto here that actually gave, additional, or like start off a fight with overcharge. Yeah, this. Let's see, Gully gets 11. Start with the battle, 5 overcharge per enemy. That's actually one of the things I actually wanted. Actually, actually no, I'll go with quick healer. That'll increase our healing done by Calibretto and other healers. Let's take it. Let's say a game that's completely says let's take off the limiters, and then make the game just a lot harder. That's why I'm actually kind of wondering how long this actually will take for me to beat. Because it's gonna be hard. Yeah, so actually something I can actually do here. So I can actually just keep attacking these guys and stun them. Oh, that was a bomb, never mind. However, I did break them up. And the cannon actually also does stack as well. Let's see. Let's actually just get the preemptive healing. Like, I like that a lot of RPGs now, as of late with like Darkest Dungeon and such coming into the mix, are more focused on creating, like, actually making you really think instead of just like, oh, just press A to go through the fight. There'll be a point where you'll have to just do that naturally, but as you play through it though, it'll be a lot easier. So let's actually have her just defend. Hopefully you want to just go for... nope, he actually goes for the straight attack. What's Berserk do? Oh yeah, that's right, Berserk basically. So Berserk's actually an interesting skill. Every time you get a critical strike, you'll get an extra attack. So I think I might end up having to go through the game with these 3 instead of swapping around, because that's going from level 6 to level 11. Kind of a huge difference, unless I play on my own time, which I don't think I'll get the luxury to do so. If anything, I'm just going to keep on defending. Mana capsule. Yeah, I think I might just switch to, let's see, how many more taunts do I have? I have 1 more taunt. Yeah, so protection, I can basically just give her a lot of extra health. And... oh, Bag finds it. I am so glad she actually gets to heal. And let's take on the next guy. I shot him 3 times. There's damn flare an incentive to actually use your dungeon abilities. Like, overall, you'll still have a very specific rhythm, but at times, though, when you see the burst, you're gonna have to change your strategy on the fly. Oh, that'd be nice. I'll save my... I probably need to start saving my, burst meter for some future fights. I think, what I want to do, I'll just kill him. Actually, no, when it becomes his attack again, he'll have to bleed again. Is that doing enough damage? No, it's barely enough. Another, come on. Game, give me... Let's see, no, it doesn't have the enchantment, so this is better. Well, at least I'll be able to sell them. I think if anything, I'll probably be selling, selling a lot more stuff. Oh. More brawlers, more power. That's right, I made it so Calibretto actually hangs on to any overcharge he has from battle to battle. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is just have her defend. Let's see. When I get to boss fights, that's when I'm really gonna start being worried. And there's actually one boss fight we're gonna have to do here. I'm trying to remember if there's something else that gives you bleed. I don't think there is, unfortunately. Let's see. Is that already up at max? Oh no, that's preemptive healing, that's right. Probably should have used protection there, but that's fine. That is just brutal. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna change Garrison's build to a bleed based. So let's see here if I can actually have enough protection to absorb it. No, that still went through the entire shield. I know I'm overhealing a lot, but there's a very good reason. 2 turns remaining. That's all maxed out already. I can do something else with my time. Rally Strike, 80 damage. Let's just do Impale. Sometimes just doing the most damage it can do is the best. I really should just be using Innervating Mist, actually. I'm realizing that now. Just recharge that. And can I do Cannon Blast? I can. I don't want to do that, actually. Just give everyone Overcharge. Overcharge is basically your free mana in this game, and I should have taken a look at it. So, one other thing about this game, I should say. Okay, I'm actually glad I did defend. A lot of times the game is actually telling me, it's like, hey, this character's gonna do this ability. That actually goes along with the bestiary. So the more you fight enemies, the more you're going to know what they're doing in advance. Let's see. Fine. Yeah, he's done. That should... Yep, good. Bleed took care of him. Gain a lot of experience, but not a lot of... Not enough, though, to level up fast enough. I need to rethink my strategy here. Like a different order. Let's see, where's piercing rounds? Nature's Boon. Oh yeah, that just does everyone. Because what I did with all my perk points in this was... I focused, for New Game Plus, my idea was to focus on the core stats. So anytime, like, okay, defense up, stamina, all those stats, I made the investment in. Have him do 1 Gut Punch, and then I'll have him do Innervating Mist. And she can actually defend. Let's keep stinging him. Way too much overcharge with. Warblight and just get rid of it all. And use Innervating Mist. I think most people will probably have the easiest time playing through the game with these characters. I can't believe that actually didn't kill it. Please die. I don't know, but back to Thundercats. I don't know if a parody works, honestly, for it. Either whether there's not enough source material, or just not enough... Or just kids don't know what it is. Drink! Alright, that actually would have been better if I got that sooner. That's fine. I actually keep checking that, but I am. Oh, next one's up. Kinda don't want to take on that charger again. Really don't want to fight that charger again. I think I might not want to fight the charger. But I do want the experience, which is why I'm in conflict. I don't even think I get experience from doing this from finding all the notes. Yeah, I don't. Oh, cool. The Surveyor. So this actually will tell you where if I'm missing something, like there's a fountain, there's a fishing spot, there's still something to collect, like herbs or treasure and such. So So like for this area, it's an event. We're fighting an enemy or a team. This is where it's gonna suck. Which is why I'm just gonna kill one of the characters right away. 378. We actually. Oh my god, he might not actually die. Well, let's try it. Hopefully, he'll get a kill. Come on, Garrison. I built it for critting. In other words, RNG I trust. Just one crit. Nope. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Punch! And taunt. Hopefully they won't kill him. Level 9. That's actually a lot less. That's good. That is good. I will be more than happy to take that. Let's see what I want to do. It's gonna do Scorpion Strike. Is there a way I can actually reduce damage with Garrison? I don't think there is, actually. Strike all enemies 16 damage and apply a bleed. That's actually not bad. But I definitely want to get more overcharge first. So let's actually reduce damage. Yeah, it's abilities like those that made the one of Calibretto's abilities really useful. So I should have taunt. I still have taunt, so I'm actually just gonna have her defend. Actually, why am I doing that? I know what they're casting now. He's just gonna cast a shield. No more stealth for you. Yeah, so what I can do, along with Healing Wave, I can cast, what's it, Nature's Boon. And that's another type of heal on damage. Let's see. Is there a way I can squeeze out one more move? I don't think there is. No, there isn't. I'm just gonna have her defend again. I think I have, yeah, 2 attacks remaining. That's good. Yeah, see, I'm healing more than I'm taking damage from this guy. Praise RNG Jesus. Let's see, and we need to actually taunt again. So now he has a lot of health. And I need to get burned through all that health. And he's also a lot faster, too. And try reducing his damage as much as possible. Or reducing his defense. I think I like it that the battles are a lot, slower paced. Because they want to make you think how to actually conduct battle. If you should play more defensively, you should play more offensively. I'm hoping to primarily do one dungeon a night. There we go. He's just gonna keep adding that shield. Let's... Well, it doesn't really do a lot of damage right now, but she doesn't really have good items to do anything with. I do have... Oh no, that's all enemies. That's a stun for all enemies. Let's see... We actually will get another turn. Anything deals 5%. That actually will be worth it. She'll actually gain overcharge from this. There we go. 110 damage. That's a good amount. I am happy with that. Put that last bleed on. Yeah, so she's... Oh, okay, healing for 109 health while the shield lasts. I wish there was a way to, like, cash in all your bleeds. Oh, I did not taunt. That's not good. I have an all heal. Do I have an all heal? I thought I had an all heal. Critical chance. No, that's faster. He's just gonna cast it first. Oh yeah, there it is. Let's just heal him. There we go. Why does Gully have so much? Oh, she has build-up now. That actually explains a lot. Gravity punch. I like that a lot more RPGs now are making you actually think when you play. And down you guys go. Hopefully that Shrine of Experience will actually be very beneficial. Yes, it will. Okay, so now I'm starting to get perk points. Good. More Trap! God damn it. That's Red Monica's outfit. I need armor for Gully. She's my tank. Oh! No! 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 That would have been bad. Damn it. I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. Actually, this might... That's actually not bad. Deal 294 damage randomly among all enemies. It's just damage, it's just normal damage. Neither of these are actually good. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Let's see. Well, let's see if she can actually get a kill. I need to kill that Eviscerator as quickly as possible. I heard 2 crits, I heard 3 crits. That only did half. Oh, that only did half damage. And and they go in for the poison. Oh, he's gonna kill her. Or not. Okay, good. That actually didn't kill her. Close though. Very close. Oh! Ooh, that is rough. I do not trust. Yeah, just what I thought. Did I erase? I erased my own bleed. Alright, lesson learned. Any crits, you want the bleed to actually play out. That's very unfortunate. But I know what I can do, though. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I need to get rid of that. The debuff. Cleansing Rain. Yep, died from the poison. Shoot. Yeah, no, I can't do this. Oh, I might die. I think I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, buddy, these dungeons. And I have to redo the entire dungeon. At least we know how hard this game actually is going to be. So if you get defeated, you'll actually be sent all the way back to harm's way. And apparently,
Hungry?
these guys actually also give you a side quest. Probably actually should have bought the food. Wow, that only increases defense for a few battles.
Sit. Watch the road.
However, what I can
Work
do,
to do.
I can actually sell a couple items here. Actually, aside from like the basic stuff, I'm basically gonna get rid of all this stuff here. So if I'm not using it, the garrison does not need the outpost tunic or anything like that. I'm gonna keep that for Red Monica. I kind of have to rebuild everything, apparently.
Yep. Welcome.
Yeah, so I can actually upgrade the blacksmith. I think I actually will. There you go. Grimbeard will now carry higher level recipes and a chance for uncommon.
Welcome.
And it'll also give me discounts too. Thought I bought this already, but apparently I didn't.
Yeah,
And you can always buy back
well,
items
that's
you've
all.
sold. So, yeah, this game's gonna be a lot harder than I thought it would be. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't actually use any of that stuff yet. Alright, well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to try this all over again. Let's see, I think he had a better one? He did have a better one. No better armor yet, though. I shouldn't be surprised, honestly, how difficult that actually was. But failure is always an option. And I've set these rules myself to go through this to go through these dungeons on the highest difficulty. I really want to experience them on the highest difficulty to see how brutal they actually made this game. I think once, if I get a good grip on being able to actually take enough of a hit, I think the game should be a lot easier. So I kind of expected a bit of a rough start. But at least this will give me some more experience and such. Which is basically what I kind of needed. I really should have just, let's see. Parry. Actually, I don't even know why I did parry. I should have just done innovate, missed, and just taunt. Yeah, that poison is brutal. Yeah, 16 piercing damage each tick, so, and it stacks. So it's a multiplicative. I think what I will do, though, I think I actually will take the time and actually change Gully's abilities. Did I? Thought I casted Cleansing Rain. I guess I didn't. I think I casted the wrong one. Alright. Yeah, no, I need to get rid of that badly. Where's Cleansing Rain? There's Cleansing Rain. The downside about Cleansing Rain is that it only heals one at a time. Warblade, that should kill him. Yeah, no, Cleansing Rain's not getting rid of it. That's odd. It should be getting rid of it. Oh, no, it's each turn. Okay. It doesn't do it on cast, so you have to actually take the damage. Okay, that makes sense. So I think once I even out on my levels, should be a lot easier to manage. Yeah, they're doing a lot less damage now. I think a lot of people will still like the Thundercats cartoon, even if they don't understand the original. But I think we're starting to see that point where there's that nostalgia shift when it comes to content creation. Because I'll be honest, it's like I actually do appreciate Cartoon Network, even though a lot of this stuff is still very similar. That they've been focused on new IPs and the people want to actually create new stories and stuff. So when you constantly go back to... Really? 1 HP? I do not accept. I do not accept 1 HP. No, he's not stunned. Oh, he's immune to stun, that's right. I forgot what that debuff icon meant. Oh, he should actually still gain experience. I was worried about, like, the start of this being a brutal grind. Oh well. Which is weird, honestly, because I made sure Gully had as much defense ups as possible. What? I still think this game was definitely worth the wait. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Let's start this over again. Hopefully I'll be able to actually go through this a lot more efficiently. And hopefully I'll actually get some decent drops, too. That's kind of a weird paradox. You're actually relying on drops to actually succeed in the dungeon that you should already be prepared for. At least for the most part. Like, I honestly feel very intimidated to actually even attack with Gully. Yeah, he just keeps going for it each time. damage reduction actually increases too. Does he have a... No, just standard damage reduction. Hopefully things will actually improve as I, yeah, there we go. That's actually what I kind of want to do. Give the debuff, so increases Garrison's armor, or damage output. I don't know. Oh, he's just gonna use mana capsule. I think most people when they play through the first time, they're gonna focus on balancing their overcharge instead of using their mana pool. I really should be using my my abilities more. Use haste, straight attack, it's actually fine. Is that 2 attacks? Yeah, that was 2 attacks. Let's work on the stronger one. Fat, that's just fast. That actually works. Let's see. Warblade. He can actually survive another hit. Late and more perk points. Nice. What I want to try and do, like I said, I want to figure out to get the I think perk points she has 5. It's initiative. Yeah, begin battle with 23% haste. Guard, that's a team defense. Last resort. Yeah, the numbers drastically have changed. Barrier swing. Defense strat. Begins a battle with a damage shield absorbing 64 damage. That was actually one I wanted. Because each of these mastery buffs are also very nice as well. I think for now, though, just use initiative. So as you can see, the dungeon has drastically changed, and I absolutely hate this room. There's a fishing spot, some boxes. I learn how to pick my battles. Oh dear. Okay, I got it in time. I think I might just have to start using that every single time. I'm just gonna kill the ruin spider as the first. He's doing crash. Oh crap. I need to defend. There's no option other than to defend. Yeah, that's a huge difference. That's a massive difference from what you need to do. Yeah, so she'll still take damage, but the debuff will be removed. It's not the best situation, but it's better than nothing. How is that still alive? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna give myself a protection shield here. And hopefully... Damn it. Damn it. That's a shame. Just start using Impale. Aw, don't kill her. Yeah, I think I'll have to start using, Impale on the Eviscerators, because they have too much defense. That makes... actually frees them... actually frees, Calibretto up quite a bit. Because just doing straight damage is a lot more reliable than anything else. She's having to use Innovating Mist. Let's crash. To defend. And I can just have him do another Innovating Mist. Yeah, something tells me the levels also matters a lot. That's a huge difference. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else I could do with Calibretto here, because I don't want to waste all my mana. Like, it's deceptively easy to go through all of your mana in this game. It really is. So you just shatter. Still hoping for items. No, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Oh, I wonder what the wild gunners could do. Oh, that's what this one does. It does an AoE. Okay. That changes everything. Well, can't attack it really. I think now my levels are starting to even out. What really honestly suck is I'm basically probably going to end up with gear that's legendary, but it's not going to be for the characters I'm playing as. And that's going to be the problem. That's just a book. Oh, here's actually a workbench. I could actually make... Can I? No, I can't actually make a stone cutter. So one actually nice thing about this game with crafting is that I don't have these items here, obviously, because it's actually, this is a lot higher end stuff. I know it says level 6. But what you can do with crafting, I'm not going to be able to make it, but I could actually put in, you know, increase your parts to increase your success chance. So I could actually try and create this. Like, you could actually reduce this down to, let's just, 1%. Let's see. So 1%. You could actually... Oh, no, I guess you do need... No, actually you can. You can try and create it. The likelihood is very unlikely, but... Yeah, see, failure. You can see the difference, but you can also increase the rarity. So I can actually just throw all these in and it turns into epic. And then I can add more. And I can turn to... So it's uncommon. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, so now it's turned to epic. And now with mythic, you can actually turn to... If you invest enough, you can actually turn into a mythic weapon. But we're not going to be using that. At least, wait. Actually, no, we might actually use it, because that was just the weapons. What about the armor? She already has something equal value. Okay. Never mind. We're definitely going to be going over, but that's going to be fine. I think we're probably just going to be going over naturally for the first night. Oh, crap. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. And... Huh. Can't even kill any of these guys. I'm actually gonna try something. This is gonna be bad. Yep, that's what I thought. I'm not gonna be able to play, am I? Nope, we're dead. We're dead. We are so dead. Yep, we're dead. There we go, phew. I'd rather flee. I can't, there's no way I'm gonna be able to kill 3 of these guys at once. There's no way. It's not with a little health. But I did not see, I only saw the one. Come on. Come on. There we go. Really just gonna do that? You are. How the heck did I miss that shot? Come on. Are any of you going to chase me? Thank you. Fine. I can probably take 2. Yeah, that's fine. I can take 2, but not 3. No, actually, I should have just killed him instantly. Oh, goody. Really? Crash already? Oh, there's nothing I can do about that. She's gonna die. That is one part I'm not too fond of, but nothing I can do about it. Oh dear, what I can do? I can kill him. How am I gonna kill the other guy, though? I'm not a huge fan of the one-hit wonder. Right out of the gate. I understand why it's there, but... Best I can do is just reduce the damage by 5%. Or not. Oh, she can finally live. I guess she actually earned enough health through stats. That's much better. Let's just give herself some health then. Guess I just needed more levels. Let's see. I don't have any... Oh no, I had enough. What am I doing? I had more than enough. Let's see. Going to do it again. I'll just have her defend. And we'll just impale away. Yeah, I'm hoping once I get decent armor and weapons, then I won't have to worry as much. Yeah, that seems to be the best way to go about this. It's actually just crazy. Crash again. Oh, I'm glad Gully generates her own barrier HP. I am very glad for that. There's no way I should be able to do anything else. Does this stack twice? No, it does not. Let's see. Mantle of Aramis is actually good too. I didn't realize that. Does that heal? Yeah, it does heal, actually. I underestimated the power of Gravity Punch. There we go. That will make things a whole lot easier. I think I might just be using Impale constantly. Hopefully this will kill it. Damn it, it does an instant. Well, that's fine. Gully's, I think, is a high enough level now to actually take some abuse. There's actually... There's something hidden here. I'm going to take this. Please be an item. A Mythic Coast Iron Ring of Blades. Let's see, that does bonus damage and it gives health. It reduces haste, so it's 50 HP. I am definitely going to give that to Gully. Forest Loop does more bonus damage, and we're just going to give the Nature's Touch. Anything that gives Gully more health, I'm all for. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to actually... If I want to beat this as quickly as possible, I'm not going to be able to, There's no way I'm going to be able to actually go through this as quickly as possible. Without sticking to the same... just to this core team. Unless I do, like... Unless I level the other guys on the side. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough time for that. I really do like this. Like, honestly, Airship Syndicate made a really good RPG. And I think they made a good story, too. Now things are starting to even out a lot more. Where was it? Yeah, Nature's Boon. It was Gaia's Fist, that's it. Gaia's Fist is anytime they attack, they'll actually be damaged, or you'll get healed. I should have done it. I should have done the piercing. Oh well. Everyone's gonna get healed through this. Screw you, Barrage. that just stun? Oh, it's probably the gloves. Okay, that would actually make sense. Like, why would that stun? Do I still have the map? Oh no, I have the surveyor still. Yeah, surveyor's your compass, as long as you're holding on to that. Alright. Fine. This is fine. Kill the bandit gunslinger. I also think there's a weird point where you have RPGs that are slow-paced, but they feel like they still reward your time playing. Let's see. Taunt. Let's have... Oh, that's right. That just hits one enemy. Shoot. Oh, well. Let's see. Nature's Boon. Yep, and that was the right play. But Gilly's gonna be feeling that one. Let's see. He just got healed because of that. Gotta love that, like the anticipating healing and such. And she's actually gotta take a crash head on. There's no way. There is one character in this game that kind of gives you the best of both worlds. In terms of, healing and shields, and that's actually, Aramis. Let's see. No, I just need to keep getting Innovating Mist. Because I want to keep casting the piercing damage. Tail is just too good. Like, my old method used to be, after you heal up with Gully and such and do your taunt, you use Guard Punch. Because that was a straight damage reduction as well. I actually now like Wildfire. Maybe I actually should get the perk points in that. Let's see. Where the heck does this dungeon want me to go? Well, there's the map at least. There. Okay, so I can't go left. Oh, good. Book. Take all the stuff. Let's see. Let's take two of them. like the damage reduction. Let me think about this. If I just increase... Actually, no, this is actually perfect. I can just start the chain already. I can just instantly kill the rogue. Blade Master. Perfect. Let's get rid of him. Yeah, I have one of Garrison's perks to be every time he gets a crit, the enemy will have a bleed. Doesn't seem to be that powerful, though. I guess actually, that's not really that great, honestly, now that I realize it. Let's do protection. And we need to slowly whittle you down. He's just using Eviscerate, that's fine. I'll be faster. For one more turn. I think once you finally get to like a good rhythm, you'll find a good pacing. The hard part is actually probably using a lot of other abilities like Earthquake or Quake Fist and such. Kind of makes it difficult to warrant actually doing the damage compared to doing things like Heroism or Scatter Shot or Barrier Swing and such. But they each have their place. Let's actually just use Quick Fist here. Should actually probably kill it. Let's see. Oh, actually just... Actually, no, he's just going to be healed in a second. I actually just really like the characters. I really do just need to get the comic book. Nice! Finally! Calibretto actually gets some armor. I needed it forever. Interesting they're all giving the haste. Hi there! You need to die. Prepare to get punched. Gotta admit, Impale is kind of overpowered. Let's see. It's actually a short fight. I don't even know why. It's just one person. I should not actually be doing... Not actually be doing things like Innovating Mist. Hey, how's it going, Alex Cass? How are you doing tonight? We're just playing this, we're doing New Game Plus on the Mythic level. I've actually already died in this dungeon. I'm running a little bit longer than normal. We're seeing tonight, but how are you doing tonight? Let's see, almost something they have. Let's see. Let's see. Grab that. Nice. see. That do? That's just bonus. More damage. Oh, that's right. It's health that it gives you, but you lose haste. Yeah, out of all the characters. Rather have Garrison be able to do as much damage as possible. I could not imagine doing a speedrun of this game either. More fishing. Parchment, there's a treasure here. Where? Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Just give me the one. Ah, connected. Let's see. I'm actually interested. There is another way you could actually, like, one of your other characters can actually basically be your team's tank. Oh, Swift Cleanse. Of course, I completely forgot about that ability. Well, now I feel foolish. There was another way for me to actually heal my party. I completely forgot about that. It was Swift Cleanse. It was there all the time. I was just thinking everyone would just have to use Cleansing Rain. Alright. Start using Pale. But how have you been? Let's see. I am just trying to make sure I can get through this game on the highest difficulty each time, every time. Hopefully he didn't like him doing slime. Should've just had him attack. Probably would've been over by now. Oh no, this game is really beautiful. If you've ever seen Joe Madureira's art style, it's really... I personally enjoy it. I'm of the opinion that I really enjoy it. And if you've also played games of Darksiders, and Darksiders 2, he was also the one who was basically the art lead for the game as well. It's 2 fishing holes. That's actually surprising. But this is based off an old late 1990s comic series. I wonder if he actually is going to revive the series. Because it did, it did end. It didn't have, like, a full, finished conclusion. And it's still sad that my experience with the franchise is basically a Wizard magazine article basically promoting 3 different comics, one of them being Battle Chasers, and all it really was Hero that a list of Hero the characters, and then this game. But if you enjoy, like, this is kind of a combination between something like Darkest Dungeon and a standard JRPG. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Enter Cannon, that's the epic quality. I'll be more than happy to take that. I'll also grab the Surveyor. And apparently this... I feel weaker. What? Aw, oh, damn it, reduces haste. I'm slower. Darksiders is great. It's actually one of the games I've actually completed twice. Back when it originally released on Steam, and then when they did the remastered version that I got to try out at TwitchCon 2016, I tried it out there. And it basically just took it from 720p to 1080p. And that in itself is actually fun. It's weird that you have, like, a lot of remastering, and part of me, I like it, because it just gives people more opportunities to experience the game and it keeps it up with the technology. The other time it's like it kind of already really still looked good, but I guess with 4K televisions, you kind of want it. Oh, I just also realized there are 2 epic chests here. And that was armor for one of my party members I'm not using. Why? Okay. Nature's Touch. Okay. Oh, 2 of them. Shit, that actually might be better. Yeah, that's actually better for her. That's better for him, because that's attack power. And that's better for him. Unfortunately, none of my characters can use the armor I just got. That's... I'd rather have... Oh no, that actually gives more more defense. Yeah, that doubles his defense. I'm taking that. Anything else? Just foraging. Something I missed over here. Oh, there's more enemies. That would actually explain a lot. There's... You are a jerk! These guys are gonna fight the fight stunned. Yeah, stunned for 1 turn. Unfortunately, I can't really do much with this. Actually, no, I could. Actually, no, I can't. What am I doing? I should just stick to the routine. Let's see. These guys have 10. Actually, I can get all the way through and enrage. And an innovating miss. This actually works perfectly. There we go. Now they can't actually. Now combat begins as normal. Let's do gut punch. Let's have him just do his. It's fine. Let's have her cast protection. Yeah, it is, but at the same time, like if you played something like Grandia 2, I think that will be the best comparison to this game. Because Grandia 2 allowed you to actually interrupt enemies and such, or you need to be more mindful of the pace of the combat, which the game clearly is very transparent and shows. Like, you can't just attack to win. This, you will easily fail if you attack to win in this game. Especially a New Game Plus, and going through the highest difficulty. You will very easily fail. And there's even, like, limit breaks and such. Mind you, Child of Light, somewhat, it does borrow the same concept of those elements. I completely forgot to have her taunt. You do definitely get a lot more control of the game's combat, though. Hopefully he won't attack again. Good. Oh, he's just gonna buff himself. That's fine by me. Actually, I can heal Calibretto here. But Child of Light was very... I guess... It was really for children. It was just trying to tell a tale. And to me, that's not interesting enough. Wow, he actually missed the final blow. But I still think that's... Hopefully it was probably still a good game. I can't be... I honestly actually don't know if it was really favored among people. It goes for the attack. Now I'm just being cocky. I'm being careless. Like, I actually did fail. I actually lost in this dungeon. There we go. No idea what the other one is, but I just basically wanted the combat. I need as many fights as I can get. not easy. Let's heal. So I can do another mini-boss fight. Gotta do this all over again. And hopefully this time we won't die. You know... That's actually tempting. I can hit everyone and stun everyone for one turn. Actually, not a bad idea. I think I'll try that. There we go. And now everyone's stunned. Now... kill the gunslinger. How fast can I actually kill the gunslinger? Is he actually stunned? Oh no, has been stunned. He actually removed it. So the next one's gonna be the gunslinger. I just put myself into a terrible position. That was a terrible idea. Actually, no, this might work. I'm just gonna bleed him. I actually like that there's 3 bars for your limit gauge. And it determines what's gonna happen. Let's actually just do... let's do Nature's Boon. I can do that instantly. Or near, or fast enough. So as long as the Warden doesn't heal, it should be fine. And he's gonna go for the heal. I need to kill this guy. You need to die. Good, you died. I have no idea who's gonna cast that on. Probably, hopefully himself. Damn it, he cast it on the road. Fine. Venom Blade. It's gonna be another DOT. I think what would be the best attack right now. There's nothing you need to apologize for. I don't know why you'd be apologizing. You bought Child of Light for your niece. No, I think that would actually be a good game for your niece. I think that would be a great if it is very interested in... like, one great thing about RPGs that a lot of people don't really say or talk about is that they're really good at introducing literature to children. Instead of actually going through a story, you're playing through a story. I think of actually, like, something like that's actually really good for someone like your niece. I think it's actually really good. Like, that's something you should not apologize for. Like, it strikes the right balance between being dark enough, you know, like, still, like, holding the fairy tale aspect, but still being dark enough that it has some moments. But if you just look at things through straight gameplay, well then, that's a whole different story altogether. I think for someone who's more experienced with RPGs, probably... I'm kind of making an assumption here, like I said, I never actually played through it myself. Might find it to be a little too fundamental. Like, this is, like, I enjoy this just because in 1 second, you have to think very tactically. For this. If you don't, you're gonna get squashed. But I think that it was more of the content for Child of Light, I think it was more of a turn-off for most people. Let's see. Heart bleed. Because he's just gonna keep healing. What's her highest damage ability? Yeah, she's probably just doing this. Well, if you're a fan of you don't really need to be a fan of the old Battle Chasers to actually appreciate this game. You really don't. Like, you can enjoy the game as it is. The game is partially voice acted, so you have some moments where the characters, where those characters actually act out. But it's very straightforward. It's also... It's slow-paced, but it's still very short. Oh, my goodness, she actually got better armor. Any upgrade in armor, I will take. But just to let you know, this is on New Game Plus, so it's going to look a little bit more difficult than what you probably will play through for your first time. I'm also doing this on the highest level dungeons, which is only accessible through New Game Plus. Like this big gigantic chest here. Got Flask of Strength, a Coast Iron Buckler. Who the heck's that for? Oh, okay, it's for Aramis. That explains it. Increases attack power by 146 for a few turns. Fine. I totally screwed. Actually, oh, there's a. Oh no, what's this? Shrine of Energy. Perfect. Just in time for the boss. Speaking of boss, we're actually at the boss. Hopefully he's not too powerful. Let's think about this. Oh, let's try and think what I should activate here. What do I think? I should activate the Stone Skin. That'll actually get us in time.
Hurry up! Got it. Oh, go! Get it to the boss. Ain't telling me twice. Cowards.
What is that?
Bad news. Get ready.
Like I said, Joe Madureira. He is a great artist, and I've always enjoyed his, like, from what little works I've seen, it's still really good. It's always good. Actually, taunt. Let's do like, touch. And finally at the boss. Took a while. Gonna try a bit of a bleed strategy early on. Trying to reduce my damage as much as possible. How are you gonna do? Curse of the Blade! Okay, I'm cursed. Piercing damage each time the target is hit during an attack. Well, let's see if I can actually cleanse that. This is where you want to start mana dumping. This is still the first... Alex Cass, just for reference here. This is still the first dungeon. There is still a lot in this game, so you're not losing a lot here. You really aren't. And there's a lot more to this game than just doing the dungeons. And just following through with the story. There's some side stuff you can do and such. Anything with this here. He's 30. I already have energy recharge, so I don't have to actually worry about that. What can you do here? Let's heal, overcharge. It's not time for that yet. Rally strike. That's actually not a bad idea. I can't slow everyone down. I might as well make sure everyone can attack faster. Speaking of which, one will actually... Mantle of Aramis. That's a lot of numbers. Okay, good, that I got rid of the curse. Like, what you're basically seeing is this game completely unlocked here. All my abilities are available for everyone to actually use. That's actually not a bad idea. Like, the closest thing you're seeing that's somewhat spoilerish is all of the abilities that I have at my disposal. But even then, that's not, at least in my opinion, it's not too bad. Very nice, Argentina. I'm unfortunately not very well traveled. It's unfortunate, but I'm not really in the position to... How many more taunts do I have here? One more. So I'm gonna attack one more time before I can do something. I can do Shatter, actually. Let's actually make him take more damage. Just use some Impale. I wish I could afford to travel more, but I can't. I'm not in that position, unfortunately. Gut Punch. Maximize the damage output. Should have actually done some more preemptive healing, because that's gonna hurt. I need her to taunt. And do Warblade. Like I said, if you're really, like, I like this because it's more of a thinking RPG. Like I said, you just can't attack. You have to think how to manage your abilities. Let's see, so I'm gonna have one more turn? Oh, if I use an ability, I'm not. If I can do one more attack, that's it. This is actually kind of a waste here, because she's fast enough to do an instant. But she's not fast enough to actually, do anything else. Blade Tornado... I'm not gonna take a chance. I completely forgot what Blade Tornado does. I don't know what that does. If it hits everyone, all my characters might end up dying. And I'd rather not have that happen. Let's see... Relentless Assault. Let's actually try that. Maybe I can get a crit on Impale. And that is increased crit. So let's see if I can get Impale. I think everyone else actually also has increased crit. Yep, she has increased crit as well. So, but I have to have her defend because she's about to get her butt whooped. Oh, he's using his ultimate. Great. Perfect. Oh, yeah, I probably would have died if I didn't do that. Yeah, where's the all heal? There's the all heal. Let's see. Time for him to do an attack here. And slam him with a Warblade. Hopefully he'll still have that Sun debuff. I never got to play Titan Quest or Grim Dawn. And he's down, thank goodness. Still, my characters are not really leveled. And that is the end of the dungeon. Coast Iron Broadsword. I like action RPGs.
That thing was an artifact. This is more than some bandit screwing around.
The bandit who got away dropped this insignia as he fled. Have you ever seen one like it?
No, I haven't.
It sounds like we're paying Grimbeard at least one more visit.
Yes, we are.
There we go. And we got a mythical treasure chest for our troubles. Let's see. And a red rusty blade. Which I'm definitely going to use that. Oh no, I'm going to use the Coast Iron Broadsword. Oh, okay, I'm losing the Serrated Blade buff, which does pain. Oh, so it does a bleed. Never mind. Okay, so Coast Iron Broadsword it is. And why not? We can actually open up this chest right now. And we got a Nature's Touch, and we also got Bandit Pistols. Not the best. That's actually for one of our other different party members. Let's see, Nature's Touch. Looking for things that actually will increase. Yeah, so that is probably better for Gully. Did I explore the full dungeon? Yeah, I did. And thankfully this will actually just let you lead the dungeon, so you don't have to actually walk out the long way. I actually like our action RPGs. Like, I've enjoyed them over the years. Like, one of my favorite SNES RPGs has actually been Secret of Mana. Like, that has always been a really good one to play. The remake, it's average. Oh, right, if you become too strong. If you become too strong in the map, you actually can ignore enemies as well. It's completely optional. Like, once you out-level, I'm kind of going to be picking these fights intentionally just so I can actually get some experience, because something tells me every bit of experience is going to count. But now that I'm getting stats and better armor and weapons, all those percent upgrades, or percent perk points and such, is actually starting to add up a little bit. Like, I've already put in, like, 60 plus hours in this game. I should say that as a grand total. I'm grabbing all the stuff just so I can actually craft items. The more stuff I can craft, the better off I'll be. There is more than 3 characters. This actually does give you up to 6 characters. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be able to actually... How close am I to leveling? I'm actually very far away from leveling. So if anything, what I'll probably do, I'll go back to Grimbeard and unlock the next area, and then I'm gonna stop the stream here. But no, this is a good one. It is actually very cheap on Steam. It's only like 15 bucks.
Interrupted my work. You're back. Such a treat.
This insignia was dropped by a fleeing bandit. Is it familiar?
Yes, sir. From the Iron Outpost. Not the military mark. I can't make heads or tails of it. But Quall might. He's a strange one, to be sure. Most likely to know of anyone, that said.
He hasn't had much interest in speaking with us thus far.
It may as be. But now you've got something interesting to discuss.
Yes, we do.
What could go wrong?
Come on in.
Had some king of anime art design outside. Unfortunately, I'm not understanding what you're referring to. Oh, well, now I see the temptation of buying. Yeah, so now I can actually buy all this stuff here. I'm actually probably going to do that. Anything that'll let me craft more items instead of buying them, I'm all for. Plus, I could actually sell
Who are you?
items as well. So anything actually I'm not going to keep. I'm not going to keep any of this stuff here. We're really min-maxing here on a lot of items. Where did I don't remember selling my... Did I sell? Oh no, that's sell. Never mind. Oh, I guess they don't... Okay, never mind. I'm like... What happened to my starting sword and such with all my characters? Well, I guess I don't have them anymore for some reason. Oh, they won't... Oh, no, they won't let me sell it. That makes sense. Okay. They won't let me sell it. That's... Okay, that's a lot better. I don't want to be selling all my stuff. How much is this sell for? Only 36? Really? Well, it is the start of the game.
All right.
Yeah, but you can actually craft all your stuff
Very nice. Why, hello. Have you brought me something interesting?
While at the Iron Outpost, we witnessed bandits pulling a sword from a pile of armor. That pile of armor then promptly came to life and tried to kill us.
Ah, yes. Quite fascinating what an artifact can do, especially to other artifacts.
What do you mean, other artifacts?
That was no ordinary set of armor you battled. It was an ancient artifact, once worn by a lieutenant, cursed with power by Varus himself.
Who is Varus?
Just your run-of-the-mill archmage turned crazed Imperial, infused with the power of a blood demon. Long since dead, or at least disappeared.
Run that by us again?
I'm no historian. Learn more on your own, if you must.
Forget it. The bandits, they may know where our lost friends are. And if they have an artifact, where can we find them?
If they found your friends, they'd be in Junktown.
Where is it?
To the east. Straight east, nearly. Only, there's a small problem.
Other than our friends who are missing? And my patients wearing thin?
A bandit cannon blocks the lone road going east. You'll never get past. If you try, I'll be sure to swing by and collect what's left of you afterwards.
I'm really not very good at controlling my temper.
Now, there is another way. If you can get the blink station working again.
A teleporter of some kind?
Yes, it can teleport you deep into the Rushlands. A dry and rough place. Nasty. Through it, you can approach the cannon from the south and flank the cannon. Once it is disabled, you can access Junktown freely.
The blink station. How do we fix it?
Down the east road, just north of the cannon emplacement, is Banog Cave. Inside is a mana core. Grimbeard has sworn he can repair the blink station if someone were crazy enough to fetch it. You definitely look crazy. Go get it, bring it to him. Maybe he'll be bold enough to fix it for you and blink you down to the Rushlands.
Okay,
This conversation is no longer interesting. However, your interest in alchemy is.
Our what?
Alchemy? Why else would you have gone to the Iron Outpost but to gather all those wonderful alchemy ingredients?
Our lost friends?
My alchemy table is yours to experiment with. Just clean up any messes, of which there will certainly be many. Goodbye. Yes, leave.
Alright, there you go. That's our objective. We gotta fix the blink station so we can go to the Rushlands. And don't worry about it, Alex Cass. Like, I know how difficult it is for a lot of people who learn a second language. I've tried learning multiple languages myself. Never really worked out, unfortunately. But I know what anime is. It used to be a big hobby of mine. I used to really enjoy it. I've kind of... Not all of outright stopped, but I've really nowhere near as much as I watched back in the day. But yeah, definitely during the 90s, there was a gigantic explosion of... Well, it was... I guess if anything, actually, it was still the dams of anime were still up, so it was slowly being flooded in. And you could definitely see there was, you know, kind of a mix between the two of what Joe Madureira was doing and a lot more of anime today. But back then, it was a lot different, what art styles of anime existed back then. But that's going to do it for me tonight. Sorry I went a little bit long, but like I said, this is going to be complicated. Especially going through everything on the highest difficulty. But I actually do enjoy. I have no problem playing through this game again. I won't be doing a 100% run. That's not my plan. The plan is to beat the game as efficiently as possible. So like I said, unless it's voice acting, because I just like the voice acting in this game, I'll probably be skipping through a lot of the plot of this game. So you can enjoy the story at your own pace when you play through it yourself. But until then, though, let me take a look and see who else is streaming right now. It's actually surprising. She is really streaming. All right. So there's actually a person I moderate for, just as a disclaimer. Lucagens is actually streaming. She's actually playing House Flipper. It's an early access game. If you ever heard of house flipping, it basically is more or less tearing down a house and redesigning it. So I'm going to give her a host. She's an extremely entertaining streamer and very silly and comedic, so you always have a good time watching her streams. I highly recommend checking it out yourself. Until then, though, thank you very much for watching. I will hope we might not see you tomorrow. Check my Twitter. And I'll also post using the posts here, letting you know if I'm going to be streaming tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be seeing Deadpool 2 tomorrow. I need to think about it. But, as always though, thank you very much for watching. Until then, take care.